Hello, welcome back to our study of Peninei Halacha, the teachings of Rav Eliezer Melamed Shlit'a. I hope everyone had an enjoyable Shabbos. Somewhat cold here in the Northeast, but I guess that is typical and appropriate for this time of year. Today I would like to dedicate our Shiur in memory of Mr. Sam Halpern, whose Yahrtzeit is being observed today, the 9th Yahrtzeit, Shmaryahu ben Mordechai Dov. I had the privilege to know Mr. Halpern, though not for long enough, but the times that I did get to meet him and to spend time with him and with his family are truly something of a very special nature to me and to my family. And again, may his neshama have an aliyah today on the 9th Yahrtzeit. We're talking next about the mitzvah of Tosefet Shabbat. Mitzad HaKedusha HaKavush HaShabbos, Rak Be'esh HaYom HaShvi Maschil, HaShabbos Nechneses. So we have the sanctity of the Shabbos itself. It's a set time. When the seventh day comes, of course, Shabbos begins. But we have a mitzvah also to add on a little bit to the Shabbos from the weekday. Kolomar. We don't start Shabbos exactly when Shabbos starts technically, so to speak, but rather we accept upon ourselves the sanctity of Shabbos a little bit before even, a little bit early. And the same goes for the end of Shabbos. From a technical point of view, as soon as the seventh day ends, as soon as the Shabbos ends technically, whatever time that might be, then the Shabbos ends. Nevertheless, we still add on a little bit, even if it's a small amount, we add on to the Shabbos. So we add on in the beginning and we add on in the end, and this is based on the Shulchan Aruch and many poskim that we have in Halacha. What's the reasoning behind this? We want to show how dear Shabbos is to us. We are so appreciative of the beloved Shabbos that we want to accept it before it even starts. And when it ends, we don't want it to go. We want to escort it out with some extra time. When we have a beloved guest that comes to visit, we don't wait till the guest walks in the house, but we go outside. We meet the guest in the driveway. We meet the guest at the airport. And when the guest leaves, we don't just say, okay, bye, see ya, thanks for coming. We walk the guest outside. We take the guest where they have to go. As we have discussed previously, the time that's between sunset and nightfall, bein hashmash is what we call that. We're not sure if it's halachically day or night. And therefore we keep all aspects of Shabbos on both ends during that period. Imkain, kedei lekaymes mitzvahs Tosefet Shabbat, hinenu tzrichen lahaktim lekabelas haShabbos ma'at lefnei shkias hachama. So since we consider that bein hashmashos, that twilight time, already part of Shabbos, let's say on Friday, so therefore if you want to add on to the Shabbos, we have to even add on to this period, so therefore we accept Shabbos even before sunset. The custom is that women accept Shabbos as soon as they light candles. In Yerushalayim, so in Israel, the custom is that in Jerusalem, candle lighting is 40 minutes before sunset, which, by the way, this time of year is extremely early. In Haifa, 30 minutes. Tel Aviv and other places is 20 minutes. This is to add on to the Shabbos. So if you've been in Yerushalayim and you hear the sirens, etc., you know that Shabbos we're used to in our Ofek, in our location, we accept it 18 minutes before Shkia, which we'll get to. But when you go to Yerushalayim and you're expecting to do Shabbos, you realize, oh my gosh, it's so much earlier. It's somewhat confusing, actually, at times. And for the males who go to shul and they daven mincha close to sunset, noagan lekabelas haShabbos meuchar yosar, v'avhem tzrichen lahakpid lekabelas haShabbos mispar dakos lefnei hashkia kedei lahosiv michal al kodesh. Since we don't have the acceptance of Shabbos with candle lighting, rather it goes with, let's say, with Kabbalah Shabbos, and we're davening mincha close to sunset, we still want to make sure that we accept the Shabbos even a few moments before the appropriate time of sunset. If someone wants to make Shabbos early, accept Shabbos a little bit earlier, how blessed is he? Ubilvad shikabel Shabbos betoch keshav v'revim hashkia, but it has to be at least an hour and a quarter before sunset. Aval lefnei kein ladas rabim lo nitin lekabel Shabbos. So you can accept Shabbos early, but there's also a limit to how early you can accept the Shabbos. So we say an hour and a quarter before sunset. Zman siyum haShabbos u'b'tzei shlosha kochavim beinonim. Shabbos ends when we see 3 medium stars. Ela shechashashu chachamim shemiyita haroa v'yachshav shekochavim gedolim heim beinonim lefichach amru sheyamtim ad sheyitu shlosha kochavim ketanim. But we're not sure what's a medium star, what's a large star. You might mistake a large star for a medium star. So therefore, Chazal say that we should wait till at least we see 3 small stars. And so that we can add on to the Shabbos on the back end at the end of Shabbos, so we wait until we see 3 small stars that are gathered together. Nowadays, we don't look up at the sky and look at the stars. We have sophisticated timekeeping methods. We have calendars, we have schedules, which now many of the luchos, many of the calendars that we have, they accept upon it, even the addition of Shabbos, have it calculated in there. We learn from here that there is a tremendous connection between the weekdays and Shabbos, and therefore one should add on from the weekdays to the Shabbos. And again, this is the way we elevate the mundane. We take the weekdays and we elevate them and we add them on and make sanctity out of them. So we have this practice always. When we start Shabbos, we don't start exactly when Shabbos begins. When we end Shabbos, we don't end exactly when Shabbos ends. We always have a few moments or minutes before and after to fulfill this mitzvah of Tosefet Shabbat. So thank you, everyone, for listening. Hope everyone has a great week ahead. A holiday week here in the United States, Rosh Chodesh as well. And again, our Shiur today is dedicated to L'ilui Nishmas Shmaryahu ben Mordechai Dov, Mr. Sam Halpern, Zichron Levracha of beloved memory. May his neshama have an aliyah, and may his family only appreciate and see many, many simchas, nachas, and bracha. Have a wonderful day.